Alright, Denver Dave here from the Mile High City of Denver, Colorado. David Farad with another quick video to show you how to publish your YouTube videos using YouTube itself. So you're going to be able to syndicate your content and get it out there on various social media sites, on blogs, as well as send your YouTube video through Gmail. Now, for some of you, it may be pretty obvious because it's right there in YouTube where this lives, where this lies, and you'll see how you can do this very easily. Now, this is just a general way, a basic way of getting your video content out there. This is a part of search engine optimization, or SEO. And so, I leave the SEO to the SEO experts, but this is just a good way to start in getting your videos out there, creating some strong backlinks, and syndicating your video content. So, in order to do that, I'm going to show you how to publish to various social media sites, publish to blogs using TubePress and YouTube, and to send by Gmail via YouTube. So let's look at it. Alright, so here we are on my YouTube channel. I created this video not too long ago. So what you're going to want to do is go to your video on YouTube, and you simply click share, and voila, you're going to see a list of social media sites here that you can publish to. Now, some of these I'm not sure what they are, but the main ones, of course, that are obvious are Facebook. Okay, so if you click Facebook, of course, you're going to be able to log into Facebook here and actually send this video to your wall on Facebook. So that's pretty obvious. Okay, so I don't know if we need to waste time doing that because I've already done that yesterday. But you can also share it on Twitter, so you can tweet it, Google+, Blogger. Now this one's important because I actually do have a blog out there that is from Blogger, which is owned by YouTube or Gmail. So when I publish the post, I'm just going to go ahead and click publish here. It's going to actually publish it to my blog, how to send bulk email using Google Groups. Your post has been published, and then I can click view blog, and you'll see where every time I create a video, I use this feature to post it on my blog to get some strong backlinks. Okay, so I have a lot of videos on this page, okay, which is awesome. Now the next thing you're going to want to do, of course, I have done some things on Reddit, not a lot. I will usually send to Tumblr. I definitely do Pinterest, but the other big one, here's two that I'm not familiar with. I haven't created an account for these, but I would definitely, if I were you, do Tumblr, Pinterest. If you don't have accounts for these, create them. Not sure what these two are, but this is a big one here, LinkedIn, and I'll show you why. This is really very important here. So let's close this guy here and share to LinkedIn. So I'm going to click share to LinkedIn, and this is key right here, because if you join numerous groups in LinkedIn, you are then going to be able to publish your video to those groups. And these groups have thousands and thousands of people in them, right? So we're going to go ahead and sign in to LinkedIn. And I already joined a lot of groups because I have some pretty strong activity on LinkedIn. But once I go in here, I can actually, I'm going to close this again, and this time it won't take me to that page because it was taking me to the original login page when you first log into LinkedIn. So now that I'm logged in, I can go back, and right here is where I can actually now send my videos. So I'm going to actually post to groups, which is cool. So I can't remember the name of every group, but what I do is I go through the alphabet here. There's Black Belt Power Networks. So I'm going A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There's some really good ones in here. For the sake of time, I won't go through all of them, but I know that there are some, like I Work From Home. These are groups, okay? So I'm going to go through, and I know in the M's I have a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and do all of these and make sure I get it out there. because I do want to make sure I get it to all the groups possible when I do this. And so there's another one. So that's good enough for this sake of this example. But I'm going to actually copy this, whoops, here, and put that in my title. And then I'm going to share. Now that's going to go out to all those groups on LinkedIn. Pretty cool, huh? And then I do get a lot of feedback, and I get a lot of activity from those LinkedIn videos. So that's really cool. That is actually getting your videos published to various social media. And in this case, we did publish to that one blog. But I also own another blog, of course, davidfarad.com. And so what I use for that is I use TubePress. Okay? And what happens with TubePress, which is a plugin for my blog, it is a WordPress plugin. Every time I create a video, because I installed TubePress, it automatically populates it as a widget over here on the side. See that? It's a plugin, so I don't really have to do anything for this, but it publishes right to my blog automatically. So now I have this video on 2 blogs out there. See, creating those strong backlinks for SEO. So that's really hot. That's cool. Now, a lot of people, like I said, may have already known about that, and you may know about this, but if you don't, this is really cool too. Emailing your video out. This is really, really cool because a lot of people miss this. If you click email here in YouTube, you will have the ability to email this video out to anyone who you've ever sent an email to from this respective Gmail account. Remember, Gmail and YouTube are owned by the same company, so anytime you log into Gmail, it is related to that respective YouTube account. So this YouTube account is related to my Gmail account, by which anyone I've sent an email to, this feeds from this 2 column feeds from anyone I sent an email to before. So if I type the letter A here, or B, in this case, you'll see a bunch of names pop up. Okay, so these are people that I've already emailed before. That's why they're populating here. And you can usually do about 6 at a time. If you try to do more than 6, you're going to see a problem. And again, you got to be careful with this stuff. These are usually people that email me and I email them back. And I'm just showing them I have a new video, but I'm just going through the alphabet here. And I've done this before, where I'll send it to, about 6 people at a time. And as I, put the letter A in there, or B or whatever, it populates and brings them up. And you can actually add people here that you know specifically, but just for the sake of realizing that, hey, once you start putting in A, B, C, D, E, like I did for the other deal there in LinkedIn, you're going to actually get these to populate. Okay, so it'll go on and on and on. And so again, you can only do about 6 at a time. But then you click send, and it'll send them out. Email sent successfully. Now these people are going to get my video. Pretty cool, huh? And then of course I can just click send another and do the same thing. Starting with the, let's see, E, F. Now remember, YouTube's always changing stuff, so it looks like they're putting them all in there, and that may not be every single one of them, but that's really the basics of it. Once you start typing a letter in there, it knows who you sent email to prior. So I hope this video was helpful. This is Denver Dave here, signing off. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave some stellar comments. I will see you on the next marketing video. Be sure to friend me on YouTube or on Facebook as well. Thank you.